Hello, I am Bentham. Welcome back to Factorio Railworld, where rocket defense is imminently going to be complete, and so we do not have much time left. And what I start off this episode with is a bit of unusual stuff. I'm going to do a bit of crafting of power suits. I'm going to make a new one, and I'm going to set up a bunch of stuff in it because I want to have a second power suit, and I'll reveal the reason later on. So I need a bunch of shields and all of the portable fusion reactors and things, and basically I'm using up the entire stock of processing units, and I've also set off a bunch of production. So for a moment, module production's gone mental again, is back to its prime of being crazy and hoovering up everything, which means there's advanced circuits immediately start running down very quickly. I also go over here, grab some batteries so I can make some advanced batteries as well. Got some night vision goggles. I'm basically setting up a suit exactly like the one that I currently have, which has put all of the processing unit factories at full pelt because they're trying to supply me, and all the logistics bots are stealing everything from the chest. Only thing is, it takes a million years to craft everything, so while that's going I should probably get on with some other stuff. So over here we have circuit production. It's having a little bit of trouble keeping up with the sudden boost in module production stuff. So I do a quick bit of tweaking to get things going on to different sides of the belt, and then I'm going to go over to the train and go check out the outpost, see if I can get things going just a little bit faster. There's the train up there in the corner, and then along it comes, parks up, unloads. We can hop inside and make our way over to the circuit outpost. A lot of trains moving around. It takes a while for us actually to get going because there's so many things blocking the path, but we get on our way eventually, and it's a nice simple journey, no weird deviations, over to the circuit factory. Where we find that we need a bit more iron, so I decided to add in a couple more iron furnaces to see if that helps with things, gets the iron supply a bit more. But then suddenly all of the ore runs down, so it looks like what we need to do is get on board the iron ore train and actually go check up on the mining. We did do something about this last episode, but apparently it wasn't enough because we're still running out of iron at the circuit outpost. So checking up, I decide to increase the time that the train spends in the outpost, because that might help with it being loaded with more. Because it's at the moment it's staying less than half the time that the other iron train does, so that's getting most of the ore from it. And of course, once that train is finished, it means that everything's empty before the circuit train comes along, which is no good. So I do a bit of evening out on the belts here, try and get things going as fast as they possibly can. You can see the belts are completely full of ore, and it's still always just running at full pelt everywhere. So we hop on board the circuit iron train again, so we can check up on that, and we'll see how it gets loaded. And at the moment it's slightly unbalanced between the two cargo wagons, because the other iron train is taking a bunch more for the back than it is for the front one, because of how it's unloading back at base. So there's a lot more in one carriage than another, but that I guess that's fine really. So here's the ore coming along. I just sort of follow the path of it for a bit of fun. And circuit production picks up again, and it starts all going crazy, but of course this could still be a temporary thing, so I go over and check it. You can see that already everything from the rear carriage is gone because that had less in it, but all the stuff that was unloaded from the front carriage is still going, so we might be alright there if it manages to stay the whole time. And it does just about. There was like 3 chests left when the train turned up, so that's not too bad, but it's a little bit close for comfort. And I think the iron production wasn't going at full pelt when only half of the inserters were running. So what I decided to do is add in a new train, and it's going to go to Iron Outpost 2, just as we do with circuits. Not with circuits, with copper. So it's actually we're going to have every single ore deposit now being visited by 2 trains, one for the main factory and one for the circuit factory, just to keep all the circuit supplies going. So all these trains maneuvering about looks very cool. And then we hop on board the circuit train so we can make our way back to base, because that train that we've just set up should be running absolutely fine, and I don't think we'll need to follow it on its very long journey. So we'll just hop on board the circuit train, make our way back to base, and carry on working on this power suit. I want to get a bunch more processing units to get some more stuff made, and then I start actually setting up the power suit just like I did with my other one. We have the portable fusion reactors on one side with some night vision goggles and a battery, and then on the other side we have a ton of shields, because shields are pretty important. And I'm just setting up the crafting of half a dozen more of these shields here, which is going to take a million years. And the thing is, rocket defense is going to be done within minutes. So I eventually changed my mind and decided to try actually setting up an assembler for it. So I'll do that any second. Yeah, there we go. So I set up the crafting of an assembler, and then I cancel the crafting of all of the all of the powered things, but unfortunately I've got tons of materials that were sort of in my crafting bar, which went back into my inventory, but there wasn't enough room. It's all been dumped all over the floor, so I had to quickly build a chest to dump some random stuff in, so that I had some inventory space that that meant I could actually clean up this mess here, and then I have to check along the production lines, make sure everything's got the right stuff in it. And then it's time to set up the assembler, and this is going to make the basic shields, and then we'll just craft them into the more powerful ones ourselves, because that won't take any time at all. But just as we get that set up, it looks like, well, look at the green bar, it's pretty much there, and in fact, with just a few more seconds, I'll just put some modules in there, the time has come. And here we are, back in the factory for one final time, and a bit of real time for once, because it's the end, and of course we want to see it happen at a normal speed rather than whizzing by super quick. So yeah, we've done all the research. It's complete. The factory has nothing more to live for, really. Everything's going to be shutting down, building up, and all dying, and the end is nigh. Also, you get to see the fairly long autosave times, even with the recent update that's significantly improved the autosave speeds. Also, the frame rate doesn't quite stay at 30 anymore because there's so much going on. It's currently hovering around 20. I hope you're fine with that. But yeah, it's the end. So we can make the rocket defense, and all it needs is 100 standard rockets, not even the explosive ones, and then 50 of these, and 50 of these. And here it is. Crafts in milliseconds. And so, it is time for the end. I'm kidding, we can't just finish it like that. Look at it, we've spent so much time here and done so much stuff, and we can't just end it by plonking it down and saying goodbye. No. There's more to do. There's more things that need to happen and stuff, and the particular bit of unfinished business that I'm going to start off with involves a little bit of arms and arms. I'll not forget it. You know what I was trying to say, maybe. Thing is, we've got a bit more stuff to craft just here, so let's see if we can get on with that. We've got some more power suits to make. It is taking a while for these to all come through. So let's see, we need to fill this one up, and you see I have a plan. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the lake, and we're going to kill every last biter we see, and we are going to circumnavigate that lake, and we are going to do it in this episode, or we're going to die trying. And that is the way. That's what will happen. So I want to get this one completely full of shields, so we need, I think, one more stack of 10. We're going to need a bit more, though, in terms of weapon. We want to get ourselves some cannon shells as well. In fact, what we need to do, we need to build ourselves a steel chest, because a lot of this stuff that we have on us right now, we are not going to need where we're going. I'm going to shut down the delivery of stuff. Don't need any of that anymore. From now on, we're doing this all manually. Right, let's dump all of this. Every last bit of it. And then what do we want to keep? We want to keep the armor, we want to keep the weapons, all of the ammo, anything to do with the power suits. We'll take some turrets, we'll take some walls. What else do we need? We'll take one stack of iron, copper and steel just to keep us going, some wood and some stone bricks too, gears, circuits. We've got a bit of space, so we don't need to be ridiculous. We're keeping that. We don't want these, those, that, any of this. Don't need our modules anymore, I don't think. Nope. And we don't need the rocket defense, that can stay right there. Belts, we'll keep the power poles, and might need those for some construction. Might keep the rails. No, we'll leave the rails for now, but we may come back to those later on. Okay, we've got rid of a bunch of stuff that we don't want. Now, maybe I should have done a bit more crafting first, because there are a few more things I need to do. Let's grab this. Right, what do we need for the power suits? We need some processing units. I'll go grab those back out then. There we go. Make another one of those, and then we have our complete suit here, but the other suit is not quite complete as of yet. Come on now. Right, there it is. And of course, while I'm wearing it, it charges up, and then it will stay charged, and that is the key. What I'm going to do is while I'm in battle, if one suit is about to be destroyed, I can switch to the other suit and be fine again. Genius, if I do say so myself. Right, I want to build a tank, because we want to have a backup tank beyond our normal tank. What does it take? Engine units and then some advanced circuits. Let's get through these trees. Take a stack of them, and then just run along this line for all this. Got ourselves a tank, backup car as well. We're going to need a ton of coal to fuel all these things, and we'll get some more ammo while it's here. Here's our car. We'll deconstruct that for now, so we've got it on us. And we want the coal from the chest over here. All of it. We're going to need it. And then back over to everything else. I think we can put that final... Oh, the final shield was already put in. Okay, we'll swap this out for the other power suit then. Did I just do that? Yes, I did. So we'll get rid of these for now anyway. So we'll keep these on as actually, because we do want to be able to run fairly quick so we can get somewhere. How's this going? We need a few more yet. Right, we need another 30 of these. Well, 22 because there's already some made. How's our tank doing? Yet more ammo in it. We'll get it all. We need a lot of cannon shells and stuff. Oh, there's some more coal in here. Let's grab that. Okay. Tank, let's go. We'll just move this into a better position, ready to go. In fact, I think we might deconstruct this and take the car, because the car will be infinitely quicker. And we also want some more destroyer robots, because we're going to be using those like crazy. They're not even fully made. I took the whole stack out last episode. It didn't go well for it. It's still struggling. We don't need standard ammo so much, but shotgun ammo could do with some of that. Have you got your stuff made yet? 12 more, and then we're done there. I don't think we need any more rockets. I'm not going to bother with those. We've got poison capsules. Let's grab some slowdown capsules. Don't know if I'll make any use of those. And grenades as well. Let's have a stack of them. We need to be prepared for this, because I've tried this once before, and if you saw that episode, it did not end well. It was the spitters. They came from everywhere. Right, anything else here? Let's grab another stack of iron, because we've used up a bunch of that already, and steel. Yeah, we've got a bunch of extra space now in our inventory, which is good. And if necessary, I think we can craft ourselves another emergency tank if we so require it. Right, is this done now? Almost. We'll get crafting these two anyway. And there it is. Okay, you can shut down now. Stop what you're doing. Stop. Cease. There we go. And craft the one more. Right, I think we'll take the tank. I think we'll set off in that. I think we have everything that we need for this. We've got weaponry everywhere. All of the weaponry. Oh, repair packs. We could do with some repair packs. What have I done with those? I think I put those back in the chest. We want to bring those with us for the tank. It's going to need them. Where are they? There they are. And gun turrets as well. I was going to craft some of those. Right, oops. Let's sort out our hotbar. We need a lot of stuff on it. We want some coal there in case we need to refuel something. Stick our grenades there. The tank and the car. Where have these inserters come from, or whatever they can come along? What else? Some ammo. Actually, that just automatically loads, doesn't it? So I don't think we need to worry about that. Can we stack cars? Okay, cars can't stack. Note to self. Right. I think we're good there. I think we can set off and try this once again. Okay, on board the tank. Let's do this.